Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're well. So my video today is about why is my tummy not getting any flatter? And this is a question that is often asked of me about, especially from my ladies, my female clients. No matter how hard they work in terms of exercise, eating healthy, doing the sit-ups, doing the planks, whatever exercise they do to help flatten their tummy, get the six-pack, why is it not getting any flatter? Why is their tummy not getting any flatter? And it's easy and it's simple, for us to look at, okay, maybe I'm still eating too much. Maybe I'm eating the wrong foods. What foods do I need to eat? And that seems to be the common go-to. But there are other factors that come into play. Number one, your posture. Are you sitting hunched most of the time? Because when you sit hunched, then it's likely that your tummy is going to protrude and push out. Number two, if you are doing certain exercises, are you doing them in the correct way? Because how we train our muscles is how they're going to become, is how they're formed. So, and a mistake that I see a majority of women do, which is why I tend not to like doing sit-ups as much, is when they do sit-ups for their tummies, that they tend to push their tummies out, which is a huge mistake, because that's not what you want. If you want a flatter tummy, then you've got to train your muscles in your abdominal area to be flatter. And then there's also the other factor around stress, which is often forgotten about. But the thing is, when we're in chronic stress, and people could say, oh, I'm not that stressed, but your body will give you the signals and the symptoms that it is stressed, because there's internal stress, there's external stress. So if you are living in chronic stress a majority of the time, in that fight and flight response, then what's going to happen is, as the stress hormones elevate and your body feels, or your brain feels, that there's an external threat or an internal threat happening, it will start to keep you alive. That's its main function of your body and your brain, is to keep you alive. So in doing so, it will begin to start to lay down or increase fat stores around your organs. And where are your organs? Around your middle. So the more stressed and the more in chronic stress you are, the more fat stores will be laid down around this area. So therefore, if you're chronically stressed and then you're exercising, you might be doing all the right things, the healthy eating, but your sleep might be off, Again, that can cause an increased chronic stress. So this is another factor to consider when it comes to getting your tummy, your belly flatter. So don't just look at, what it is that I'm eating or not eating, but consider other factors, like when you're doing your exercises, are you flattening your abdominals? When you're going about your daily activities, are you in chronic stress? And are you doing a stress hygiene to release and relieve yourself of that chronic stress? And, look at your sleep patterns as well, because that can often also affect stress levels too. So I hope that helps. And I know it helped my ladies when I explained it to them. I explained more deeply to them, but I want to keep this video short. So, yeah, I hope that helps. But let me know what you hear. Let me know what you take away. And I hope that helps in terms of you being able to, have a flatter tummy. I'm going to continue with my walk. Take care. See you soon.